Up for Cooper Lyden!
Right, give it up for your host! Alright, how you guys doing? Good enough! Alright, good to be here. A little bit about me. I'm a dumbass. I found that out on the drive here. I was driving on the freeway and I passed a freeway overpass and had a protest poster on it that said no ice. And I yelled out what I thought it said, which was, noise! And I was just fucking amped for like 15 minutes. Noise! You know, just fucking amped, you know? And then I thought back and realized there's a very definite space between the O and the I. Like, I wanted it to be noise, you know? That's just a metaphor of how a white guy can have a real problem in front of his eyes, but he'll still flip it so it's fun for him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Whites, make some noise, do not. Don't you fucking do that. I don't know. I'm a mess. I don't know. McDonald's is my favorite restaurant. That's my favorite restaurant. I love McDonald's because nobody gives a fuck about their job and it just makes McDonald's better, you know? Like the other day I went to McDonald's and the guy gave me an extra order of fries in my meal. Then I went back to that same McDonald's 2 days later and the guy recognized me. He was like, "Hey, did I give you an extra order of fries the other day?" And I started getting nervous because I thought I was going to somehow get in trouble at McDonald's. So I don't know, they got jails at the mall. I don't know what they got here, you know what I mean? You know? But I was like, I'll just be honest, you know? I was like, yeah, you did. But then all my worries washed away when he said, yeah, I'd be doing that sometimes. I was like, this place fucking rips, you know? This place rules. Everybody wants to hate McDonald's. All the shit that we hate about McDonald's only recently became bad. You know what I mean? Like, you see those videos where they show a McDonald's burger not getting any older over 3 months? Show that to a guy in 1850 and try and explain why that's bad, you know? Just like, yeah, I lost 3 daughters this winter. It would be great if food stayed food, you know? It's a fucking miracle. What are you complaining about? I'm in college right now. I'm in college. I'm in a poetry class in college. It's going horrible. It's horrible. I thought it'd be a little less tense in comedy, you know? Because like sometimes in comedy I'll tell a joke and you guys don't laugh and I know you don't like it. But in poetry class, if I read a poem and they don't like it, I have no fucking idea. Until we go around the room and everyone explains individually why they don't like your poem. And that wouldn't be a problem if the professor didn't make every single kid say something. Because, do you guys know what kids do when they don't have anything to say about your poem? They just say mean things to you. They just mean to. The other day I read a poem and then a girl from China said that is not a poem. That felt like cheating, you know what I mean? Like, even if I was bombing, you guys would still admit the jokes exist, you know? Later in class, that girl was like, I'm very new to speaking English. And I was like, well, you already understand the subtleties of hurting my fucking feelings. Welcome to this great land. I got broken up with recently. That's kind of my whole vibe. Recently broken up with. It's kind of where I lay. But it was good. We were dating for way too long. Because like I'm finishing up college now and we started dating in high school, which is bad because I have only fucked her, which is awful. That's the worst. That's the worst thing you can be. Like an early 20s guy that's only fucked one woman, you know? Because a virgin has some myth to it, you know? Why, you know? Maybe you're interesting, you know? But a young guy that's only fucked one woman is just inexperienced and overconfident, you know? Just walking around like, I can make any woman come. It's like, you can make one very specific woman come. Sometimes. With 3 years of help, you know, it's bad. We were so naive. One time after we had sex, she rolled over in bed and said, you got good dick. And I was like, are you cheating? How do you know? This be the worst dick in the world. We have no idea. Everybody Everybody loves Cinnabon the first time they go. And you go to a real bakery, you know? Find out what you deserve. It's actually not true. I've been with more than one woman. Cool guy, you caught me. No, I had sex with a woman after our breakup. My ex-girlfriend was 22. This woman was 32. And boy, are those two different people. Huh? Think you're good at fucking? You're not. That's what you find out. Just flailing around. I felt like an amateur magician. You know what I mean? Just pulling tricks out of a bag. Like, have you seen this one before? It's like many times. It's never made me come. It's like, you're the 100th guy to do that, and you're the worst at it. It was scary. You know that show Beyond Scared Straight? They take the kids to jail? It was like that, but for sex. You know what I mean? We were fucking. She was like, so you think you've grown, huh? It was fucked up. Post-breakup has been great, though. It's been good, finding more things out about myself. Realized I was bisexual, that was cool. It's actually not true. What I am is pansexual, but I don't like to say that because it's an annoying sexuality, you know, it's a dumb sexuality, you know, pansexual, you just fuck everybody, you know, so I start on bisexual because it's easier, you know, but eventually I gotta break the news. So when I meet people, I'm like, yeah, I'm bisexual, I'll fuck dudes, and then later I'm gonna be like, and by dudes, I mean anybody, you know, that's kinda how that goes. But I like pan, you know, you just fuck everybody. It's a simple sexuality, and I'm a simple man, you know what I mean? There's two things I like, cold beer and accepting everyone regardless of sex and gender. You know what I mean, motherfuckers? That's what I'm all about, baby. Yeah, just Miller Lite and being pan, baby. It's my bread and butter, you know what I mean? Just keep it old school, you know? Get in the Camaro, go cruising for anybody. You know? If you don't like these jokes, I'll fuck you. You know what I mean? That's what I'll do. It's great. So I've been trying out the non-straight thing. So I got on Grindr, which is kind of like saying you want to try out fishing and going straight to deadliest catch. It is everything you think it is, and so much more. There's no greetings. Like, I will just message you a picture of his face and be like, this is where the cum goes! You're 49, you know? It's scary, man. This is how aggressive Grindr is. One of the preferences that you can choose is right now! That's not even an option on Uber, you know? Everybody's so aggressive. Fucking 45-year-old men give blowjobs like you're putting your hand over a vacuum. It's like, like just so much pain in it, just years. It's fucking awful, man. I don't know, it's been fun, but I'm striking out a little on Grindr, you know, because I'm shooting for the stars. And by stars, I mean hot, hairless twinks, and they don't want to fuck me. They don't want to fuck me because they're too busy going to parties where billionaires paint their dicks and shit, you know? You got stuff to do. You guys might be thinking, Cooper, you're a skinny guy, aren't you? Aren't you one of them twinks? I was like, yeah, I'm skinny, but I'm skinny in the way that you can tell I'm gonna get fat. You know what I mean? I got that whole bit about McDonald's, you know what I mean? I don't have that, like, do you even grow hair kind of appeal? You know, I don't have that, you know? I don't know, I was just too cocky. I was way too cocky going into Grindr. It's because, like I said, I had a girlfriend for too long, and girlfriends lie to you, you know? Girlfriends lie to you, they tell you you're hot, because if a man thinks he's ugly, he will murder people, you know? So he's gotta think he's hot. That's the difference between, you know, gals and guys. Like, if a woman thinks she's ugly, she'll just try and get hot. But if a guy thinks he's ugly, he'll just try and build a gun, you know? So, yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much.